I've got like 5 acres left, and it's gonna be down to the wire. That's how much seed I got left in the tank. And we're putting on about 5 pounds to the acre, so like hardly anything, so it doesn't go down that fast, but that tank is coned, eh? So it's gonna start running out real quick pretty soon. So I've got, this field I got 62.5 acres done, and I think it's 66 or 67, so we'll see. I don't want to open up another expensive bag of canola seed. I did a Clearfield variety plot on here, so I wanted to, we were seeding it east-west so that we could swath it east-west. But yeah, the way that this neck is in here, it's a long north-south neck, so I'm starting to run north-south with it. So I'm free-handed it. Don't freehand it very often, just the headlands, but it's a little less than ideal what we're doing here, but those hydro poles or hydro lines are so low, we can't pull out of the field with it folded up. So I gotta fold it up part way, get the wings up, drive it up off the approach, and then bring it onto the road and lift it up the rest of the way. Safety first, you know. That's all you got? You weak little boy. All right, we're caught up on canola for right now. We might get some more acres. I don't know. We're gonna switch over and do some oats. So we're just calibrating. Brant, when's the last time you showered? So these oats are weighing up heavy, bushel weight, 46 pounds. But we are doing, I guess, what it works out to be 2.2 bushels at 46 pounds. Or 3 bushels is our target, but that's at the 2.2 bushel an acre range. Does that make sense? 34 pound bushels is standard, but these are 46, so we just got to play around with the numbers a little bit. Oh, get out of the way. 12.4 pounds in here, so then we minus 5.4, which will give us the net weight, and then we divide that by 0.4, which is a calibration number, and that'll give us our application rate. I don't know if it's right. We're shooting for about 102 pounds. I'll do the math quick. So here I am. I was watching that come out. Brent put the weight up there, and I was like, oh, that seems a little light. I forgot. We were just finished up canola. We had the low range gear on. So I gotta change this up, put the high range gear on. So we gotta do this all over again. You guys, I should have taken a picture of all this. So the low range, you actually get rid of one of these. And it's not as easy as this little diagram looks. These two sprockets here, they don't really line up. They're kind of, where the heck is that? So that's off a little bit. So if I had it set up like this diagram, when the chain comes around here, it binds, so it always falls off. So we had to kind of reroute it here. So, like that, you kind of hear it. Look at how much more is wind is bad. Don't spill it. Okay, I'm gonna do the math. I need my phone back. For 100, we're actually more like 90. So it's a 10% under. So we're gonna bump it up to 54 and 18, those sprockets, and see if we get to 110. We want 100, but it's 10% under. So we're gonna bump up by 10% and see if that gets us where we wanna be. Brent's loving the extra exercise, lifting that back up onto the drill. For 101 or 102.25 pounds an acre. We're shooting for 102. We got to redo it, Brent.
Fuck that.
Hey, watch your language. Good oats. Let's get it. What's up, guys? I got a little update for you. So nothing's really going as planned, but we're rolling with it. We were waiting for that custom sprayer to come and spray that ground before we sowed those oats. And he kept pushing us off. So, which is fine. He was spraying our canola that was just about to come up. So that had to get done. And then he had to move away to do some other acres somewhere else. But their oats early maturing, hopefully. So, should be okay. But anyways, we've been busy. My, somebody, I won't say their name, still combining. We went and helped them out. Then they said we could rent some of these acres. So what I'm doing today, I'm fire guarding around these fields. They're really trashy. They were swathed this spring and then obviously harvested. I was in the combine yesterday harvesting. And yeah, I'm fire guarding today and we're gonna light it up right away. Just get rid of some of that trash, make it black. It's really wet out here, so I'm hoping that dries it out. Give it a day here to dry out by the time we get everything ready to go. So yeah, that's my excitement for today. It really low temperatures. We got about a half section of canola already out of the ground, and it's a bit of a puss when it comes to frost. It was some guys say it was a low of -2 for a couple hours. Other guys say it didn't get that cold. So we're gonna go look at the canola here and just take some pictures of it, mark some plants, and see if it changes the next 24 hours. If it starts to die or not. I'm hoping not, because that would suck. But yeah, let's get burning. I tell you what, I don't like fire. It scares the shit out of me. We did a bit of a back burn just to make sure that this fire guard is all right. Now it makes me feel a little better. Fire all around us here. I am sitting right here on the other side of the fire guard, just because I can't go back that way. This is the safest spot for me. Brent's gonna finish lighting it up there and then it'll be done, and that hilltop's already done. Man, fire amazes me, but shit, it is fucking scary. Can you hear it crackling? Probably not with all the green weeds everywhere. Oh God. Run, Brent, it's gonna catch ya! So some of you might be wondering, Drew, why are you burning your field? Well, I was just out here yesterday, we combined it, and it was wet, like wet in the middle of the field. Combines were sinking, the swather that swathed it was sinking, making pretty decent ruts. So my air drill, like you know, is a anchor, and any bit of slip or anything that gets those wheels to dig in on the drill, I'm gonna get stuck. So it's supposed to be really nice here the next couple days. This black, it's now black on top of these fields. The sun's gonna bake it, and I'm hoping it dries it out enough. Plus it's like June 1 tomorrow, which is getting real late for planting canola. Some of these hybrids, or these canola hybrids, are like 90-day maturity, give or take. So that's June, July, and August, and all of August. So that's if growing conditions are awesome, nothing stresses it out. So we're trying to get it in as soon as you can, so you can, like I said, we had a bit of a frost last night, so that's the downside of planting early, but you want to make sure that you miss that late season frost too, like the first frost of the year, and could happen to the last bit of August or first bit of September. Luckily, last couple years we've been fine, but it's always a risk, so you want to get them in and out as quick as you can. Yes, I'm releasing carbon into the atmosphere, but that's what you gotta do. I also should say that it was barley that we were combining, and barley typically has a lot of straw and a lot of wiry, kind of fibrous straw, so it's not awesome to try to work through with the drill. Plus, the more straw that's on top of that seed, it's going to keep the ground cool. And I want this canola to rocket out of the ground, so it gets off to a good start. But that's why. Anyways, we're done here. Maybe check out the next field. I don't know. So the drill was right full of oats, and that didn't get sprayed, so that canola ground's hopefully ready to go. I can avoid as many wet spots as I can. We're loading it up while we're at the yard, because we got the forklift, and Brent's a lazy guy, doesn't want to lift the bags up, which is fine. Okay, so as many of you know, we get all of our crops custom sprayed at the moment. Sprayer is the next thing on our list. It's the fastest thing to pay for itself, the best ROI as far as equipment goes, I think. The worst thing about getting custom sprayer is you're on their time, not yours. Nothing's ever goes as planned. So we already sprayed a half section of canola. All our wheat sprayed. Little on the late side, just starting to poke through the ground. It kind of makes me nervous. Some guys say it's okay. Oh shit! Other guys say it's toasted, but we'll see. It looks good. It's been a week now, and it's still okay. So that's shitty. First half section of canola that we put in, it was just squeaking out of the ground. We could just barely see it. This is Clearfield canola, so we can't spray it with Roundup. So we had to rip out there quick. It was a bit windy that day, but I said, nope, do it. Anyways, this is the next. This was sown, thank goodness there's a couple rains there in between the last half section that we sowed and this field. So it kind of delayed us a little bit. So I'm just checking this field to see. I was kind of thinking, oh man, I better go check it, make sure it's not up, because if it's up, I'd be crying, because the custom sprayer is another 24 hours away. But I dug some plants up, and this is what I'm finding. Can you see it? Hold on. Oh shit. Wait. This is what I'm finding. They're just cracking the shell, just about to send the root down, and the cotyledon is about to start stretching out. I don't know if you can see that or not. Hold on. So you can see that little root starting to go down, cracking the shell open, and the cotyledons are starting to fold out. That blue stuff is the seed coat, Lumiderm. I was seeing some cutworms out here, so if the cutworm eats that, it will die. Same with the flea beetles. If the flea beetles chew on anything there, they'll die too. There's one there. Just there. Hey, little guy. Oh, I lost him. Oh, he's got a decent root on him now. That's a healthy root coated in soil. This will be coming up shortly. Nice. It's saved. It's saved. You can't see much for weeds yet, but see like that. That's foxtail barley. That's foxtail barley. That's foxtail barley. There's some volunteer canola. So this was barley. We're not seeing a lot of volunteer barley out here, but I'm sure it will come. This will be sprayed with Aries Clearfield, or Aries Group 2 herbicide. One pass. Anyways, I feel a lot better. My anxiety is going down. I'm gonna go jump on the drill and get seeding that canola. All right, this field was burning up about an hour ago and we're here. We're ready to go. Let's get her unfolded. Well, that's embarrassing. That's supposed to go down too. Oh, there she goes. Well, kids, this is it. Last 5 acres of canola and I ran out of seed. Look at it in the bottom. Won't last. So, I was hoping it would, but Brent had to go run and get another bag for me. We'll have lots left over. But yeah, this was actually combined last night. We burnt it this morning and we're seeding it right after it was burned. And then we're done. Thank God. I'm sick of seeding. I'm not showing you my face because I haven't showered in 3 weeks. Just kidding. But anyways, we'll be done this. Still waiting on that oat ground to be sprayed. Hopefully tomorrow morning, then we'll get done that 70 acres there and we will be wrapped up for the season until we have to start reseeding. Hopefully not. We did last year. Cutworms whacked off 30 acres worth, so we had to do that, but we got some better seed treatment this year, so hopefully it pays off. All right, I should mention these acres that we're doing now, all the stuff we burnt, we just got this like 2 days ago. We just decided, or my uncle decided he's gonna rent it to us, so we haven't had time to do anything to it. It's June 1st tomorrow, so we're just trying to get in as quick as we can. So yeah, typically I don't like burning, but we're running out of options here and it's wet, and the fact that it's super windy today and hot, it's been drying out heaps. So we're getting acres that I didn't think we were gonna get, and I haven't got stuck today, so that's awesome.